You've got a trip booked, and someone has to look after your rabbit while you're gone. But a rabbit isn't a cat you can leave with a big bowl of food. So let's go through what to actually check before you hand your bun to a boarder in Singapore. Quick note: I'm a rabbit owner, not a vet, and every rabbit and every boarder is different. This is the checklist I'd run through myself, not a ranking of who to use. Here's the plan. Why a rabbit can't just be left with food. What actually makes a good boarder. The Singapore heat factor that trips people up, and what to pack and tell them before you go. First, why you can't just leave them. A rabbit's gut has to keep moving constantly, which means fresh hay and water all the time, and someone who notices fast if they go off their food. A stressed rabbit in a strange place can stop eating, and that's exactly the thing that turns into an emergency. So what makes a good rabbit boarder? Someone who actually keeps rabbits regularly, tops up hay and water every day, houses rabbits away from dogs and cats, and knows to watch appetite and poop. Those four tell you most of what you need. Now the Singapore specific bit, heat. Rabbits handle our heat badly and can get heat stroke in an afternoon. So the single most important question for a local boarder is simple. Is the rabbit area air conditioned or properly cooled all day, not just when someone's in the room? So on heat, get specific. Air conditioned or actively cooled, out of the direct afternoon sun, real airflow rather than a stuffy room, and something cool for them to stretch out on. Don't accept a vague "it's fine." Wherever you're considering, ask to see the actual space before you book, not just photos. A quick visit tells you more than any review. You're looking for clean enclosures, calm animals, and rabbits kept well away from the sight and smell of dogs and cats, because that stress alone can put a rabbit off eating. So the questions to ask on that visit are simple, and they tell you a lot. How often they keep rabbits, what they do if one stops eating, which vet they call, and whether you can see the exact spot your bun will live in. Once you've picked one, set them up to succeed. The golden rule: don't change the diet. Bring your rabbit's own hay and pellets so their gut isn't dealing with new food and a new place at the same time. So what to pack and hand over. Their usual hay and pellets, enough for the whole stay with a bit spare, your vet's name and number, and a short note on what normal eating and droppings look like for your rabbit, and leave the boarder a clear picture of normal. Tell them what your rabbit's usual appetite and droppings look like so they can spot trouble early. The goal is that someone notices on day 1 if something's off, not on day 3 when you're back. So to bring it together, a rabbit needs a boarder who actually understands rabbits. Cooling is non-negotiable in our climate. You visit and ask the hard questions before booking, and you send them off with their own food and your vet's details. If this helped, the website is singaporerabbit.com, with a free weekly digest of practical rabbit care and a directory of rabbit-savvy vets across Singapore, worth knowing wherever you board, and ask your boarder which vet they'd use in a pinch. Next, I'll cover ringworm and itchy skin and how to spot it early in our humidity. Subscribe so you catch it, and give your bun a gentle nose rub from me.